But the story doesn't stop there. Thanks to the hard work of Thomas's family, his death was really just the beginning of his legacy. So remember, the best way to avoid the virus is to wash your hands as often as possible. Although the options are now the same every day, the Red Room is offering some really hot items. If anyone's interested in joining the Equestrian Club, you can email the president, Abby Smith, at asmith19@olivet.edu. For Access ONU, I'm Alex Hassel. So while the Red Room is a great place to have fun and stay cool, the party is in the quad. With all the practice the Cardinals got in today, they're definitely ready for their game against the Diamondbacks tomorrow. I'm Alex Hassel, Fox 2 News.
Returning students have faced a whole new kind of challenge this year. Medical experts have been concerned that there could be a swine flu or H1N1 pandemic in colleges this fall. Many students have been taking the necessary precautions to avoid the virus.
I haven't really changed my lifestyle, just kept a lot cleaner than I usually do. Like carry around a little sanitizer with me, wash my hands, whatever. I leave the bathroom no matter like what circumstance, stuff like that.
However, others don't really feel threatened.
I mean, I live a healthy lifestyle, I eat healthy, vitamins, work out a lot, so I mean, I'm not really worried about getting sick per se.
I sat down with Bethany Knight at Olivet's Health Service office to learn how the university is handling the potential pandemic, as well as how students can avoid this illness.
Well, right now we're educating. We're trying to educate people on washing your hands. That's the single best thing that you can do to prevent getting sick. The other thing you can do is not touch your face, not stick your pen in your mouth, not bite your fingernails, chew on your glasses, keeping your hands away from your face because that's the entrance that the virus will get into your body.
The Health Service has placed many signs throughout campus, as well as sent out many emails warning students what precautionary measures to take. They have also placed several hand sanitizing units around the university.
Hand washing is the best way to prevent sickness with soap and water. That's our first recommendation. If soap and water isn't available, the hand sanitizers are a really great option. There are some available, but we are actually trying to get more available on campus because it seems like we are all more likely to use the hand sanitizers than we are soap and water. We're in too much of a hurry. And that is a great option for killing the germs, the viruses, the bacteria that are on your hands.
I also spoke to Director of Public Safety, Craig Bishop, and he told me how the university would handle the situation if students were to contract the virus or if a pandemic were to break out.
Then the university set up some isolation rooms, whether they be guest rooms in the dorms or particular rooms on certain floors of dormitories, just so that the students could be isolated from everybody else until they went through a couple days there of the illness. But we had meetings, formal meetings, to say, okay, what if this becomes wider spread and we have a certain number of students? And we were essentially saying, let's go with a ceiling of 40. Then we were designing to use Burchard Gym as an area that we would just shut it down for a period of time and just make that kind of what we do for the county is a surge hospital.
So remember, the best way to avoid the virus is to wash your hands as often as possible.
I would tell you to wash your hands. That's the most important thing you can do. It sounds silly. Wash your hands or use antibacterial hand gel if you don't have hand washing soap. I can't tell you how many germs we come in contact with, doorknobs and pens and shaking hands and straws and just all kinds of different things. That's the best thing you can do. This virus is spread through droplets. It's not airborne, so it won't live in the air, but it will fly up to 6 feet. So if you sneeze, achoo, and spread your droplets, you're going to be sharing your germs. So sneeze like this, achoo, or cough into the crook of your arm because you don't shake hands with the crook of your arm. You don't touch doorknobs. So that will prevent those germs being spread.
For Access ONU, I'm Alex Hassel.
For 17 years, Olivetians have been showing up to the annual Crop Walk for Hunger. By simply walking, they're raising money for people in need.
Well, the Crop Walk is a community-wide event just to raise money that fights hunger across the globe. So it's just a community event that has global impact. Yep, well, we have people sign up for coming up, and so students and people from the community come in, they raise money, and then they bring it all here, and then we walk because the people that we're raising money for, they have to walk for their food and water.
And the idea was that we walk because they walk. People throughout the world sometimes have to walk 6 miles more or less, but a long ways to get water, food, firewood. There's so many advantages that we have that we don't really begin to realize that other people have never even thought of. So because they walk every day of their lives, we're walking on one day and raising some funds for it.
Many students felt called to help out with the event.
Well, I was at the missions fair and I saw the booth and I was like, that's something I definitely want to do and get involved in, and so I did.
Even members of the surrounding community get involved with the fundraiser.
All right. And I'm from Kankakee, lived here all my life, and have been participating in the Crop Walk just about since it started here in 1985.
There was also a local youth group walking to fight hunger.
We're doing a walk and holding up signs for charity.
What is this?
The Asbury Church.
In the end, the day turned out quite a success.
Well, the World Food Hunger Problems class, I'm not quite sure what it was called, but the Prof. Kathy Anstrom encourages her class to do it, and they raised over $1,000. Not to mention the other community members that raised well over hundreds each. So quite a bit.
A significant amount of the funds actually make it back to the local community.
Here in Kankakee, we have some food pantries that will receive the part of the Crop Walk funds that we raised today. So a lot of it will stay here locally, 25% of what we earn.
If you like what you have seen and want to get involved, just keep your eye out for the event next year.
Those participating in this year's walk raised over $6,000. Great job, everyone. For Access ONU, I'm Alex Hassel. Mike?
One of Olivet's most beloved places to eat on campus just got a lot more popular. This semester, some changes were made to the format of the Red Room that are quite significant.
We changed the format based on speed. It's really important that the students get through the Red Room quick. A year ago when I came, my first focus was Ludwig Hall, making sure the dining area was good. But I was really trying to improve speed times to the Red Room.
We had some pretty long lines down there, and food quality would go up and down day to day based on what was being served. One day it'd be kind of like a fast, quick grab and go, you know, fries and a burger, and then 2 days later would be like a 4-course meal with fried chicken and mashed potatoes. And it was just inconsistent, and it was too hard to operate and be consistent and have the same quality. So we changed it, made it a fixed menu where we have the same every day, Monday through Friday.
Although the options are now the same every day, the Red Room is offering some really hot items.
Well, we have the new menu. We have the hot toasted submarine sandwiches. We have the cheese pizzas, the calzones, which were very popular when we would run them, but it would always be just one day. So now we have them every day. We expanded the number of chips that we have, flavors.
The soda machine at the end of the line was a huge bottleneck and it really backed people up. So what we did is we pulled that out and add canned sodas. And you can make your own cup of water with flavors, so it was just a lot quicker. So the service time is around under 4 minutes.
Many students are responding quite positively to the Red Room's new format.
I would just say that I used to not come down here very often for dinner. I used to always eat upstairs, but with the new changes, I eat down here a lot more often.
I like it a lot. I think they have a lot more options. Even though the options are the same every day, they have, I think it's better food now, so I really like that.
Reporting for Access ONU, I'm Alex Hassel.
Are you a little tired of the food here on campus and crave a taste for something new? Well, look no further, as Kankakee is home of some of the most mouth-watering barbecue here in the Midwest. Caleb House has more. With the extremely cold weather this semester, it's important to keep your car running smoothly. To find out how to winterize your car, Access ONU reporter Kendall Kramer went to ask a professional. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Access ONU. If you would like to watch the show again, you can at youtube.com/accessonu. If you have any comments or story ideas, you can email us at accessonu@olivet.edu. Have a great day.